Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
This is it. The world as you know it is over. Completely done. It's not about to be over. It's over.
Some of the scientists who helped build AI are now sounding the alarm.
I was selling AI as a great thing for decades, and I was wrong.
There's a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control.
While others say that AI will usher in unfathomable abundance.
I've always believed that it's going to be the most important invention that humanity will ever make.
This really will be a world of abundance.
And among these fears and these fantasies, we seek the story of our future. Listen to The Last Invention on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ Show. I think it was the other day, Kenny, you mentioned that you're such a big fan of this sport, curling, because the Winter Olympics are pretty close. And summarize it very briefly. What is it?
It's giant shuffleboard on ice.
Okay.
It's a good summary.
Slide these stones and try to get them and hit a target.
We got a message here. Someone very passionate about curling for a different reason.
What up, TJ? What up, JBo? Kenny, Heather, it's B-Boy Logic again.
Hey, B-Boy Logic.
What up, man?
Oh, Kenny, what you trying to do, man? I know. It's because your fiance plays curling or whatever. That's not even a game, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
I love this.
Ain't no way. You don't catch me watching that. Somebody was drunk when they invented that game, because that game don't take no talent. You sweep in the ice to get a hockey puck to go further down when all it is how hard somebody pushes the thing. You got to be kidding me, man.
Yeah, what is it? Just because you can't say you don't like it, you got to pretend?
No, I do like it. I liked it before I met Allison.
I don't understand why it's in the Olympics. I never understood why it made it to the Olympics. It don't belong there. In my eyes, anyway.
He's very passionate about this.
And congratulations on the wedding. I'm happy you found your puzzle piece. But man, don't try to drag the rest of us in with that, because nobody want to watch that. Old people watch that.
Yeah.
And you ain't old. You're a grown man still playing with Pokemon, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, they should put the Pokemon in the Olympics.
That's all for today, guys. I just wanted to bust Kenny's chops over that. But have a blessed day. Stay out of trouble. And I just like busting your chops, Kenny, just because you're cool. If you wasn't cool, I wouldn't bust your chops. Oh, and one more thing. If you start going bald, embrace the baldness, my friend.
See, I think, Kenny, you mentioned this recently, too, that you were concerned you were losing a little bit of your hair.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just shave your head bald. Don't let the receding hairline go all the way back to where you got a landing strip for a 747 with the grass patches on the side. Because I'm telling you right now, you fall asleep in front of Heather, she gonna paint white dots down your forehead and glue paper airplanes on your head like they're landing. Piece of chicken, y'all.
And Piece of Chicken
is
is...
a Comedy Central? What are we doing
I
here?
know, seriously, all of a sudden it's a stand-up special. But then he keeps going.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I saw your Instagram page there, TJ.
Yeah, so last night I was trying to practice some piano, and I was like, oh, okay, the Grammys are this weekend. I'll post a little clip of a song that I know how to play.
I'm not going to say what came to mind when I first seen you. All I could think of was Tom Green and meets Where's Waldo. But that's just me. I'm sorry, man. My head goes right there. Love the show still. I keep listening. And keep up the great work, guys. You guys do good work.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I guess I feel sort of good about what you're saying here.
Tom Green meets Waldo.
Yeah, Where's Waldo is what I look like.
Hilarious.
That's nice. Well, listen, I convinced the lady to marry me, so it must not be too terrible. But if you want to see it for yourself, at TJ Podcast before the story disappears.
This man had time. He was like, you know what? I got time. I can go ahead and roast you guys for a little bit.
So I know I'm pretty hard on AI, right?
Right.
And I often point out how I do feel like it's going to take over the world and we're going to be in some sort of a robot takeover scenario. Time will tell on that.
Right.
But this is pretty cool. And you got to be fair and balanced. If you're going to talk about it, let's talk about all of it, right?
Right.
AI's latest trick is pulling valuable commodities out of our trash. So this is now catching on. Republic Services, which is the nation's second largest waste management company, they now have AI-powered robotic sorters in 1/3 of their facilities. These machines are trained on thousands of varieties, colors, and what it does is it scans your trash on a conveyor belt. And it turns out there's a lot of valuable stuff that people throw away. And,
Right.
Metals or, piece of a computer or whatever. And it used to cost so much money to pay people to sort it, so they wouldn't do it. It would just wind up in a trash heap. Now with these AI-powered machines, they're able to pick stuff out in such a specific way that it's actually this very valuable part of their business now. They're saving these valuable things out of the trash, and like little air blowers will push it out, like, boop, and they'll put it aside. And then I'm thinking, isn't this exactly what WALL-E was? Like WALL-E, the Disney movie, the Pixar movie.
I never got to see that movie.
You've got to see it because it is like, it's got to be, somebody must have known something because the whole movie is that like people get so locked into their screens, they don't even live their lives anymore. They're just getting carted around and they're living life through a screen.
Wait, I have seen that movie.
Yeah.
And now that you described it.
And then WALL-E, I think his job is that he's a little trash dude and he goes and like sorts out the trash. Isn't that right?
I've never saw WALL-E either.
How have I seen a movie and you haven't seen a movie? You've seen every movie. Why
Just
not that
about.
one?
Not this one. I'll put it on my list. But from just looking up on Wikipedia, he was a trash collector on Earth. So I guess sorting trash was part of his job.
I think the opening of the movie is him going around and being like, oh, that's valuable.
Yeah.
I got to
it
watch
is.
that again and get myself freaked out. I haven't been freaked out enough lately, JBo.
Well, I have. Everything we've seen in movies, or a majority of things we've seen in movies, have come to be.
It's really weird. Anyway, I'm still hoping for a Homeward Bound story. I keep letting my dogs run outside, hoping
Those
they'll
happen every day. We do those animal
Oh, that's
tales.
true. Yeah, maybe it doesn't need to happen with my
But
dog.
there was a cat that made its way from France to Spain, or the other way around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Darn, that movie happened too.
Yes.
What is going on? You're right.
I want
anyway,
Harry Potter to come true.
Okay, listen.
That one I can live without.
Yes. Maurice, Crestview, Florida. What can we do for you today?
I was calling to inquire about the previous decades of Hollywood trying to warn us about AI and the potential negative outcomes that can come from it. And if there are people who are actually concerned about this.
Meaning that in movies, it just seems to be very coincidental that a lot of the stuff we're actually dealing with in real life was in a movie at one point.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were trying to impose fear on the people who were watching these movies that AI would potentially be something harmful in the future.
Well, it is very weird.
Or used for harmful purposes.
Yeah, that a lot of these movies that were far out science fiction, now we look at the world today and you go, well, it was kind of like that movie and it was kind of like that movie. So are you saying that it's bad to be afraid of AI and that they shouldn't be doing that? Or are you pointing out that it's just weird that it seemed like Hollywood got a lot right?
I'm saying that we have not seen any negative outcomes to AI thus far. However,
Disagree.
Where does AI go and where does it take us in the future? Was there any relevance to these Hollywood views that artificial intelligence would be a negative outcome in the future?
Haven't we already seen like negative effects from AI? Where
Yes.
it's like stealing stuff, it's stealing people's intellectual property. I mean, that's bad.
I'm more fascinated by the fact that Hollywood has gotten so many things right. I mean, I do believe that like we're all sort of these conduits for this spiritual battle. I really believe that. And I wonder if some of these crazy ideas that are almost predicted or prophetic or whatever, if it comes from some outside influence and it's like, here's a little preview of what's to come. I've thought about it. I don't know. It's really weird.
Well, you had mentioned that this company was sued for $1.something billion for secretively utilizing book literature to be able to make their AI a smarter and more capable interface.
Yep.
Those are the things that make you wonder about what Hollywood had to say about this 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Well, I guess we all have front row seats for this.
Yeah, we do.
This
It's a
real
free
life.
ticket.
Yeah, that feels like a movie.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to share that. I was curious to what your outlook might have been on that. I haven't really utilized ChatGPT or any of the artificial intelligence websites as of yet in my normal life, but I assume it's going to be coming very quickly, especially in the younger generation.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen it here on the show explode over the last few years. Like, we were sort of joking about it a few years ago, and now it's so become ingrained in so many different layers of our life that it's like, whoa, that thing caught on, and it seems to be catching fire. So it's pretty interesting to watch it all, but I'm pro-brain, keeping our brain strong.
Oh, yeah, and I hope for the best. Out of everything that was shown in Hollywood in the past, I think there was a lot of fear instilled into the community that would watch these films. However, I don't think that people should be concerned because these things are used for helpful purposes thus far.
Well, Maurice, thanks for jumping on, and we appreciate you listening to our show.
Thank you, sir. You have a great day.
Yep, you too. What are you up to this weekend, JBo?
Well, if everything goes well, my husband Archie and I will be closing on a house tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Yeah, so
How do you feel?
It'll be it's cool.
Starting some
Now, come on.
generational wealth.
It can't,
Yeah, pretty much.
It can't be that laid back.
I mean, it's cool.
You've got to be excited.
People buy houses every day, thankfully. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. There's some moving involved. I'm looking forward to it once the process is done.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, the process is... Well, most processes are pretty annoying. The process of going to the gym, very annoying to me.
Yeah.
But I like the results. So
I do.
The results of the house, that's going to be... That's
exciting.
Great.
Cool.
Are
Yeah.
you allowing your dog to come along with you?
Yes. We got this house for her, actually.
Oh, good.
The Wi-Fi will be named Sky's house.
Oh,
because
nice.
that's really who runs the house. Sure. And there's a nice little backyard, which is good because I'm tired of taking her outside for walks when it's like too cold or too hot. And so, yeah, it'll be good for her.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Appreciate
When we
that.
coming over?
Yeah.
I don't know the address yet, so when I get that, I'll let you know.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's usually...
That's a weird thing to not know when you're closing on a house.
That's what happens when you buy a house. Don't you?
I don't know the process. Never bought one.
They
So.
don't tell you where it is.
I have no idea where it's
You ever
at.
go to those discount stores and they've got the mystery bin of Amazon packages, the unopened packages?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm buying a
good.
mystery house.
Hope you get a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's very exciting.
Thank you very much.
We,
What are you doing this weekend?
well, I mean, what am I going to say that's going to compare to that? It's not even worth answering the question.
That's a big deal in my life, but there's things that are big deal that's happening in your life.
No, but I have more house questions.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Okay, are you going to have a secret compartment in the wall? Because your husband's in the U.S. military?
Not in this one.
Secret room.
Maybe, yeah.
This is awesome. I know exactly where I go if the
Not
world
on
gets worse.
priority, but it's on the list.
Yeah.
Will there be a helicopter landing pad on the roof?
On the neighbor's roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need anyone to help you move in? Please say no.
No.
Okay, thank
Absolutely
you.
not. I wouldn't put you guys through that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I would help if you
You're
asked.
one of the good
You're
ones because I got some friends who they still will try, hey, I'm moving. It's like, I've never asked anyone for help with moving.
Teacher's like, why are you asking me?
Yeah, don't hit me up for that. Like, I love you for a lot, and I'll do a lot of things for you. I'm not going to help you move boxes. Yeah.
I never understood why people don't want to help people move. It's not that bad, and I don't understand why you don't want to do a favor for a friend.
Well,
That's so weird to me.
Heather-
It's very, very weird to me.
I know someone who's just moving into a house.
I would if she.
I'm down.
I offered to move for her.
I'm down
She
to
didn't
do
even ask.
favors for friends, but moving is just one of those things that I don't even want to
Yeah.
do, and I'm the one that has to move.
Right, so how could we ask somebody to do something we don't want to do ourselves?
Right. When I move, I'm asking all
No,
of you.
I can't.
Every single one of you.
I can't do it.
And it will be a day that I know you're free.
Yeah, but my car has a flat tire that day, so I can't leave.
I'll change the tire for you just so you can come.
Well, JBo, congrats to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Congrats on the secret compartment.
Thank you.
This is the TJ Show and Renee in Vero Beach. You've got some news to share with us. Go ahead.
I'm calling to let you know I'm so excited. We just adopted a rescue basset hound.
A basset hound.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so he's 10 months old and the best experience ever.
How do you feel about your basset hound's big floppy face?
I love him.
Believe it or not, that's my mother-in-law's dream dog. She wants a basset hound.
Beautiful.
Oh, they're heavy. They're considered a large dog because their bones are big, even though they're short.
Same, girl. Large bones, real short. That's me. I understand.
Me too, girl. Me too.
Renee, that's so cool. And they're hunters, aren't they?
They're scent dogs.
Yes, their scent, they have like 500 times stronger than like regular dogs.
It's one of the reasons why I've always been a fan of purebreds. And it's because for some reason, when I was a kid, I just was obsessed with dogs and I would read about all of them. And I know like some people have opinions about it, but the thing about purebreds, they're refined and refined and refined for specific reasons. And it's kind of mind-blowing. Like the Doberman Pinscher has been my latest wormhole. And these dogs are crazy. They're like in a good way. They like attach to their person and they become a protector. And it's like, well, if you want that, it's cool that there's a dog that's just sort of bred for that. So I don't know what your dog's going to be sniffing, but I hope he has a good time.
Yeah, so I am with you on the purebred.
And on the other side of that coin, one of my favorite dogs of all time, the dog that made me interested in dogs, my Uncle Chris, got a mutt. And it was this little puppy. Yeah. And it was the dog's name was Jessie. I love that dog. I would play with that dog. It was one of the best parts of my childhood. And it was a mutt, and they got it from the shelter. Yeah. So, dogs are great. You just want to get a dog.
Yeah, sometimes purebreds, too, will have their fair share of issues. So
Absolutely. Especially if you go to a nutcase who's a breeder and they're messing with the dogs and they're breeding this one with the sister. Yeah,
that's weird.
You want to hear another horror story about that?
Yeah.
My friend gets one of those. It was a misbred dog. This thing ate their smaller dog.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a dog with anger issues. They left him outside, thought they were friends. They come outside, the dog was eaten.
Wow.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, no.
I was thinking our next dog would be a Doberman, but I actually went against that because, like, my kids have friends coming over and everything. I don't need the dog to, like, mistake the kid as a robber.
Yeah.
Not a good idea. Right.
Yeah. That's the last thing we need.
Yep.
Anyway, this has been fun talking dogs.
Great talk.
Renee.
Congrats on your new dog.
Yes.
Sorry, Kenny.
We appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thanks for sharing the good news, Renee.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too. You take care.
This is the TJ Show.
Bye.
Bye.
It's pretty rare that I say I'm going to go see a movie and then I actually go see it. And I think this may be one of those weekends, and it's called Send Help.
It's an interesting premise.
It's a thriller with, I think the premise is very unique. Have you heard of something like this before?
Castaway is the only thing I can compare it to, but it's a totally different
and
than
they
Castaway.
don't compare.
It's kind of like Misery and Castaway kind of like mixed together almost.
Well, listen to this.
It's something else.
Tell me, if you're a boss, is it time to start rethinking how you're treating your people? It's a bizarre story, and the director's name?
Sam Raimi.
Right, which he makes these very quirky movies.
Yeah, and a lot of thrillers, a lot of horror.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of the genre. I don't watch it. But in Send Help, there's a woman in her office, and she's the woman who does all the work, gets none of the credit. Office mates kind of make fun of her and goof on her. Yeah, bullying her. Yep. She's upset. She's crying in her car. You see it all in the trailer. So it turns out this woman is actually a big fan of the show Survivor.
Yep.
She submitted a tape to try to get on Survivor because she's really good at these survival things. Yeah. And she, kind of like you, Kenny.
She's living my dream. Yeah.
Right. And I guess the coworkers get a hold of the tape. They start mocking her and goofing on her. Well, wouldn't you know it? They're all in this plane ride, and the plane starts crashing. Nobody wants to be in that situation with your coworkers or with anyone ever.
You're right.
Well, the plane crashes, and then the only two survivors, the worker and the boss who's not nice.
Huh.
And so now the guy, this is all from the trailer, so I don't think I'm ruining anything. He's got a broken leg, and she has to take care of him. Mm-hmm. And then the thriller ensues. And you can see, like, it's so dumb. The boss is still mean to the lady. And it's like,
will she actually take care of him?
Who's the boss now? It's that kind of thing. But it seems like the acting is so good. And then the story's so weird and quirky. I'm actually intrigued by this. And I don't see these kinds of movies anymore. And so I was like, man, how am I going to sell my wife on this? Because she doesn't watch
There's
that.
no way you and your wife just are going to go see this.
So I show her the trailer. And I said, I think, this might be interesting. The director's good. She goes, yeah, actually, I kind of do want to see that movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I think we're going on Sunday.
Get out of
to
here.
see Send Help. I thought Kenny would be very proud of me.
I am.
Wow.
We'll see what happens on Monday.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's also really weird. Like, this is somebody's dark fantasy. And it makes you wonder, like, are people unhappy in their jobs? Like, should the employees...
Everyone's super happy where they work.
Everybody loves
everybody
where they
treats
work.
everybody well.
Perhaps this movie can serve as a little warning shot to say, well, if you're the employer and you're being mistreated, it's time to get out of that space. Mm-hmm. And if you're the big boss who's being mean, you better be nice to your coworkers. Yeah, unless, you want to be on the island by yourself. Mm-hmm. And, you see, like, the Fortune 500 company guys all weak, can't move the branches. She's out there with that knife and everything.
Major shift in power dynamics where this woman has this survival skill set because she's such a big fan of the TV show, and this guy now relies on her.
Yeah.
The guy with the softest hands in the world. You know?
Right, exactly. No calluses.
Yeah, he uses the special Meyer soap.
Yes, he does.
We got a voicemail here, and I already apologized about this on the radio the other day, but apparently it hit deep. You remember the other day my wife called and she was saying, I'm picking up your Everything Bagel. It's something she does every single week.
Yes.
And, Everything Bagel, it's some of our favorite food.
Yeah, we do like that.
What better bread is there than an Everything Bagel? And so I get excited about it, but I'm a bit of a bagel snob. I'm from the New York area, grew up in Jersey, and there's a different kind of bagel in that area. And there's nothing like it that I've had anywhere else in the country.
Amen.
I can second that.
And so I was a little rude about it. We made a joke when she said, hey, I got your bagel. Heather said,
Oh, that place is not that great.
right, but it's the best place around here, okay? And I dogpiled. I wrongfully dogpiled and said, yeah, it's not that great of a bagel, but I'll take it. And it seemed to hurt her feelings, and then she sent me a follow-up message. Well, anyway, we got this, and I'm being lectured. So I'm just going to
I can't wait to hear this.
This nice moment speak for itself.
Hi. My name is Laura, and I have a message for TJ.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the bagel.
Yep.
She's not upset about the place where she gets the bagels.
Well, it happens to be the place that she grew up going to, because I assume, it's got a little spot in her heart that means something beyond the bagel.
She was upset because she put so much love and thought into bringing you something that made you happy.
Yeah, it does make me happy.
Mm-hmm. And when she found out that you were faking the whole time, that made her sad.
I don't know if I was faking. I just wasn't giving it the same amount of credit that she was giving it.
Yeah, but you were also super amped when she would bring it home and all excited about it until Heather made a comment, and then you were like, yeah, it's not that great.
Listen, I already apologized about that. I said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that on the radio.
So no, you're not out of hot water.
Is that a bagel joke?
Instead of being more open and honest with your friends, you should have first been more open and honest with her.
I know. Okay, I got it.
I know that's right.
It was never truly about the bagel or where it came from or if you liked them or not. She went out of her way to show you she loves you and cares about you.
Oh my goodness, I have to put on sad music for this.
I mean, did she really go out of her way, though? She was already there.
She was there for the kids.
Yeah. So
Don't
technically go out of her way.
No, the kids get a bagel because she's going, but she's going because she knows TJ enjoys getting Everything Bagel every week.
She does think of me.
If she wanted to go out of her way, she could drive to New York and get you a good bagel.
Guys, I'm not going to join in on this dog piling.
Wow.
And whenever you weren't honest with her, it hurt her soul, her heart.
No, I don't want to hurt her.
And it made her doubt things.
No, she's not.
In her mind.
No.
Yes.
You have to have a real conversation with her.
I will.
This was not about the bagel.
Okay, it's not about the bagel.
She found out the hard way that it was never thought of as a loving act, but as a tolerable thing that she does.
Yeah, it's a tolerable bagel, but it's extra special because she got it for me and she thought of me. I do agree.
And that's what hurt. Good luck.
All right, I'm sorry, okay?
Good luck, TJ.
What do you want me to do? You want me to start crying, Laura?
I agree with her.
JBo, you too?
Yeah.
Now you're dogpiling.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left!
You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
This is the TJ show. I think they got to start just leaving the microphones on while we're not on the radio. You got to hear the stuff that
some things we
unfolds.
say, no bueno.
I'm fascinated by the discussion that I'm overhearing. Sorry to be listening in. I sort of had one
You're
ear.
hustling.
Yeah, I had one ear in headphones and the other one I'm hearing Kenny and Heather go back and forth. This is the silliest thing. So Heather doesn't have a shovel, right? And we're in an area where we got a lot of snow, like a lot of states did over the weekend.
And we couldn't find one either. Like we tried to buy one, we just couldn't find any.
I wish I had a shovel store in a snowstorm. I'll tell you, they would sell. And they did, and they're nowhere to be found.
Not good ones.
It's still sold out. Even on Amazon, you can't get them for weeks.
Right.
Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart.
It's
out of stock.
I just assume people have shovels.
That's so wild.
Right? Like, don't you get a shovel at some point in your existence and you put it somewhere and then you use it when you need it?
Yeah, but if you're a renter, like I've only ever rented in my life, it was on the responsibility of the landlord to clear the snow. I didn't need a shovel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
My fiance Allison had a shovel, and that's the one Heather asked to borrow.
So Kenny, very nice, loans Heather a shovel, but it's not his shovel, it's his fiance's. And so here's where it gets weird. So you use the shovel.
Correct.
And you break it, it snaps, useless.
Yeah, it was a cheap plastic shovel.
Right.
How can you complain about it? It was free for you to use.
And she's got an attitude
That's
about
so
it. It's
wild.
like, Heather. So you borrow. You did a nice thing though. You gave it back, and you gave him $20.
Yes.
I would think that would more than pay the shovel.
It should. The shovel was cheap.
Right. And now Kenny is sort of out of the side of his mouth saying he can't find a shovel for $20.
Yeah, any shovel I've looked up, not to mention the fact that I can't get it for weeks. Nothing on the shovel market costs $20.
Right, so they're all more than 20?
Yeah.
So you paid, I don't know, 2005 rate for a shovel?
Right, exactly.
I'm so sorry.
And so
Inflation, sis.
So Kenny now has to figure out how he's going to get a shovel, which basically he's been given a job to do. But what's so funny to me is that you have yet to tell your fiance about this. What's the delay?
I don't know. I didn't feel like bringing it up.
Her shovel.
Yes.
Thought she might have brought it up because she does listen to the show pretty
She
regularly.
missed it, I'm sure.
I guess she missed it. I don't know.
I honestly don't think she'll care. I think I know Allison better than Kenny does, and I don't think she'll care.
Okay, she's gonna rage.
But also, you didn't give her the 20. You're holding on to it.
I have pocketed the 20.
Did Heather put you in a bad position?
Well, I
You
don't.
feel put out a little bit?
A little bit, yeah, because now I want a shovel because it's supposed to snow again this weekend. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
This is what happens when you try to do the nice
And
thing.
then she's insulting the shovel,
Right,
too, saying
that's
I
the
should have
part.
asked for change
I'm
back.
not insulting it. I'm just telling the truth.
But you can't complain, Heather, when the nicing was done to you and then it falls apart. You just have to be thankful. That sounds very entitled.
I'm not complaining. I was just saying the shovel was bad, and I also gave him way more money than the value of the shovel.
That or you don't know how to take care of things.
See, we all
Also,
think...
I didn't bring the shovel. My husband did.
Yeah, but you're married to him, so it's your fault too.
Just take note. We all want the world to be a more peaceful place. Kenny tried, and this is how it ended.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a lot of work to do as human beings.
I'm going back to being selfish again.
Starts with
Don't do that,
ourselves.
Kenny.
Heather, let's start with you today.
That's
okay?
right.
You work on yourself.
Learn how to take care of things, Heather.
It's the TJ Show, and we are welcoming Liz on the Space Coast. This is our NASA barber friend. What can we do for you?
I'm so sorry to hear about your shovel apocalypse.
Oh,
yeah. And she's in Florida just laughing, having a good old time.
I know. You were one of the states that was not hammered by a snowstorm last weekend. You don't have to deal with ice that is sealing in cars.
Well, we are going to be tomorrow night. I actually had ice on my windshield yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely possible in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
well welcome to the
it
party.
is.
Enjoy the snow. It is fun. You going to do some snow angels on the beach?
Oh, heck no, man. I'm a Florida native. Anything below 60, I am freaking out. I have to wear socks.
Let me tell you, Liz, I was raised in Florida and I moved to St. Louis and I had to buy socks because I did not have any socks when I moved to St. Louis.
Yeah,
I think I only had like
know.
4 pairs of socks. So I understand.
I know. It's horrible, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a real thing.
Well, why don't
It's a
you...
real thing. I sent an email and I haven't heard back about. I'd love to send y'all some NASA stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
T-shirt.
we never got that email, Liz. Obviously, no pressure whatsoever, but if that's something that you want to do, we would certainly accept that
I'd
blessing.
love to.
But our
I would
email,
love to.
you could send it to hello@thetjshow.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll get to us.
Oh, nice. Yes, because I would love to mail y'all some stuff. Because we got some really cool. I can even send you astronaut ice cream.
Oh, I used to
yes.
remember in middle school they would let you try that. They'd bring it in the little bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Because they said that it's really good. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
I'm down to try it.
Listen, when there's no ice cream shop up in outer space, you better eat something.
Gotcha. All right, guys, have a great day. JBo, you were so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Cute.
Cute. Thanks.
TJ, you're not bad, but anyway,
Thank
JBo's
you.
cute. So
That seems to be
anyway.
the running. Thank you. This.
Oh, Liz, you're great. Thank you.
Have a great Friday.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, take care, Liz.
Yep, have a good one. Our favorite NASA barber.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that's cool. She's going to send us NASA stuff?
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, people are so nice who listen to the show. You don't have to send us stuff. But
it's nice if you do.
Yeah, if she wants to. I mean, we'll certainly accept. I wonder if she'll send us an astronaut suit. That'd be so
Or
cool.
astronaut hair, because she does cut their hair.
Oh, we should have asked her for that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have a little locket of astronaut hair.
Wear it around my neck and a chain or something.
Yeah, Buzz,
Yeah.
right?
Buzz Aldrin?
No, well, that would be a good one. No, it's, what am I thinking of? The guy who I love. I just
Butch and
blanked it.
Sunny.
Butch, yes.
Isn't Butch bald?
Yeah, but he had hair at one point. She's probably got it.
Underarm hair, maybe.
She's got the last Butch hair.
Little mustache hair.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
SouthernLiving.com talked to professional cleaning experts who advise there's one thing you never want to wash in your washing machine.
Have you been practicing how you said that? That sounds very newsy to me.
Yeah, thank you.
There's one thing, JBo.
The one thing
never
you
want to wash
never want to
in your
wash.
washing machine.
Yes.
I like it. Go ahead. What is it?
Your rubber-backed bath mats.
It's funny you bring this up because I was just looking at my disgusting bath mat. This is the one that's on the floor with the carpet on top, right? The one you step on
Yes.
outside of the shower?
Right.
And it's getting gross. And my
Yeah.
first thought was throw it in the washing machine. Why can't you do that?
So according to the experts, that rubber-backed bath mat don't clean up in the washing machine as much as they just plain fall apart. This expert explained that the backing can crack and flake, leaving behind debris that can clog the drain pump or jam the filter.
Oh, yeah.
So
You don't
may
need that.
Do some serious damage to your, piping and to your washing machine itself.
I can see that happening. So what do they recommend then?
Well, they recommend that you should just shake it out outside, vacuum it, spot clean it, and if you absolutely feel you need to wash it, check the label and follow the instructions precisely.
You can just buy a new bath mat.
Or
I mean,
buy
we
a new
throw
bath
everything
mat.
else
Yes.
out. And we were using multiple coffee cups every day. I mean, who are you fooling?
No. Just look at the little tag and see if you can
that's
wash
cool.
it.
Yeah, they also bring up how you shouldn't wash heavy water absorbing items. Also, I didn't think about this. Never wash items contaminated with flammable substances. So if you were to get gasoline on your jeans or something like that, they say that some of that may stay in the fibers, and then once it gets to the dryer, it could catch on fire.
Ugh.
Oh no!
Come on, man.
Oh my god!
Thank you for mentioning that one. That's
what
good.
a nightmare!
I know. Let's hand wash again, hang up clotheslines. I see people doing that all the time.
I air dry all my clothes, so.
Yeah, they say empty your pockets, secure hardware every time you do your laundry as well. That's another tip.
Can't I just go into my weekend not afraid? Stop making me so afraid.
I don't want to make you afraid. I want to prepare you.
I understand. What else do you have?
Well, it appears the general manager of the Minnesota Vikings is having some second thoughts on their decision to let Sam Darnold walk out the door after last season. So the Vikings drafted J.J. McCarthy 10th overall. His rookie season, he missed the whole season because of an injury, and that's what propelled Sam Darnold, the backup, to have his comeback season. And now he's with the Seahawks, of course, playing for a Super Bowl against the Patriots. So this general manager says that he sometimes has some sleepless nights where he's staring up at the ceiling, thinking about, did we make the right call? At the same time, he's also trying to be very politically correct with how he phrased this answer to reporters, because he doesn't want to make J.J. McCarthy or anybody on the team feel less than.
Yeah.
But he does say, and I guess we all have this experience, those second thoughts on that kind of decision. It was a big decision he had to make.
It's easy to look at the guy in the Super Bowl that you let go.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, should I have kept him? But also, so much of his performance is going to be based on the leadership that he has.
Sure.
So is the coach somebody who could actually coach him to where he needs to be? We all need help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the Seahawks is where he needs to be.
Exactly. Kenny, what else do you have?
There is a massive product recall, over 2,000 different items, all having to do with bird and rodent contamination.
Man, you gotta give them credit for their perseverance. They are tiny little creatures that just need to eat, and they find a way in when you think you've sealed everything up. And then they get cheese. It's like a cartoon. Like they get their dream meal and whatever else they want to eat. And they don't care. They're sloppy. They take one bite of one thing.
Crumbs everywhere.
Yeah, go to another package, open it fresh, take another bite. It's kind of fun for them.
Yeah, this appeared to happen at one of these distribution centers. So it's one particular distribution company that sent these products out to Indiana, Minnesota, and North Dakota. You are instructed to destroy these products if you have them in your possession. And it's a lot of big brand name items. It seemed these birds and rodents did not discriminate. It's candies like Jolly Ranchers, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, Pringles, Takis, chips, breakfast items like Cheerios and Kellogg's Rice Krispie Treats. Down the list, almost anything you could possibly imagine. So to see exactly what has been affected, I encourage you to go to the FDA.gov website for the full list.
Sometimes I think mice and birds have gotten into my house. It turns out it's just my kids. They leave wrappers everywhere.
Well, be thankful it's just your kids.
Yeah, they eat half a Nutri-Grain bar, leave it on the couch, gets all smashed in. I almost wish the mice would just eat it up.
Half-bitten apples laying around.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah, it's gross. Kenny, what else you got?
According to a CNBC report, a growing number of workers are intentionally trying to get rejected 1,000 times as a form of exposure therapy to reach their bigger career goals.
My guess is that doesn't really work and accomplish what they're trying to accomplish.
I don't know. I think they're seeing some success here where there's one example where a woman applied to a job that she wouldn't normally apply to, and then she actually got that job, and it actually worked out for her. But really,
that's cool.
idea...
That's a good ending.
Really, the idea is to seek rejection on purpose to remove the fear of hearing no and push past that self-limiting behavior.
I mean, think about it. I remember with TJ, one thing you were telling Kenny and I when we first started going out in the street and getting interviews is like, every no is going to lead to the next yes, eventually. Yeah. Right? People say no when you ask them, like, hey, can I talk to you? But eventually you get that yes, you keep going. So I can see that working out in this way, too.
But the difference there is you guys, as you're going out to do interviews, and there's a lot of rejection when you do interviews on the street.
It's demoralizing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you need to go through that, but you're not conjuring up failure. I think that's where the difference is. If you're trying to put yourself in a position where you're going to fail, my theory is that you're so terrified of failing, you're trying to solve the failure problem. There's going to be a lot of failure in life no matter what. And you're not going to know it's coming. That's the stuff where you start getting resilient. It's not this like, if everyone had a practice to experience failure, you would just do that. And this is a different thing. You got to just walk through life and know how to deal with real life is throwing at you.
Yeah, and you're going to definitely have failures, and that builds resilience. In this situation, it sounds like it's like a numbers game.
But yeah, there is something to be said about exposure therapy. People who have, let's say, a fear of public speaking or a fear of heights, sometimes you put yourself in those situations to take the power away from the fear. So I think that's part of what they're trying to accomplish here.
Whatever you want to do, get out and do it. That's where you got to begin. Kenny, what else you got?
Well, our friends in Oroville, California, the seniors at Oroville High School, have had their safe graduation night canceled. This is an end-of-the-year event where the students get one last time to get together and socialize before they go off on their separate ways. The reason for it being canceled, not enough parents were willing to volunteer to supervise.
I definitely feel that. You know, anytime my kids, they got something going on with school and they want me to volunteer, it's like, oof.
These parents are like, nah, fam, I'd rather stay home.
Friday night, really?
Since the outrage over the cancellation, the students and parents got together. They now do have enough volunteers, but for some reason, the Parent-Teacher-Student Association is sticking to their guns that the night is canceled. So,
oh yeah, I know that too.
People are up in arms.
Yeah, they thought they were going to have a free night. Now they're like, oh, I got to do something. You ever go and you make dinner plans with a friend, and then they cancel last minute?
I
You're
love
like,
it.
Oh, free night. It doesn't mean they don't all love each other. It's just no one wants to do anything.
And then imagine if your friend texts you back like, oh, never mind. We can actually meet up for dinner. You're like,
Don't play with me like that.
Right.
There's another PTSA meeting where they hope perhaps the organization will change their mind.
Kenny, what else do you have?
I saw this article in The Guardian. The headline grabbed my attention. Can you become ugly if you have ugly thoughts?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so, yes. I have seen some people who are not attractive looking, and then they speak, and I'm like, that makes
Lines
sense.
up.
Yeah.
So, according to this article, the idea that ugly thoughts physically make people ugly or that kindness makes people beautiful is widely believed but not true. We cannot actually see morality, character, or inner beauty in someone's face, wrinkles, or features. But they say people often confuse ethical judgments, good versus bad behavior, with aesthetic judgments, beautiful versus ugly. The example they give, public reactions to photos of political figures, for instance, show this bias. So disliked people are mocked for aging or appearance, while liked figures are praised for the same traits.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already knew that your thoughts had nothing to do with your outside look because there was a girl that I was in love with in middle school and then high school, and she thought I was gross. It's a pretty ugly thought. She was still hot. So I'll tell you, if that was true, she would have very quickly turned actually senior year of high school.
But you've seen some people who are like maybe cutting you off in traffic, or they're giving you the bird or cussing you out, and they just look
Crinkled.
miserable. Yeah, they look miserable.
Yeah, I think that there is some correlation. I don't know what it is, but yeah, if you're thinking bad thoughts all the time, it ain't great for anything going on the outside. That's for sure.
Well, there is something to be said about our brains that collapse abstract moral judgments into visual ones because humans are highly visual and meaning-seeking. So there is a reason for why these thoughts, and you sometimes feel this way, but scientifically, it's just not the case.
Okay. Now we know. Kenny, what else you have?
Gold medal Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson is not just fast on the racing track, she's also fast behind the wheel. She was pulled over in Orlando, Florida, going 104 miles per hour.
Come on. I was raised in Orlando, Florida. I visit my mom's quite a few times a year. 104, that's nothing.
Well, it is something. It is.
What highway was she on? Was she on I-4, 408? Because that's normal.
No,
that's what we do.
We don't want to do that.
No.
I can see how in certain cars you can get to that point very quickly without even realizing it. So I understand that.
Yeah.
I will say,
zoom, open spaces.
She's a sprinter?
Yes, she's a gold medalist.
Quite on brand.
Star.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right? Like she's running really fast and then on the roads. Watch out.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
That's cool.
Yeah, so Florida, JBo, actually has a new super speeder law. It is illegal to drive 50 miles over the speed limit or over 100 miles per hour. It becomes a criminal offense that could result in a prison term.
50 miles over is a lot.
Yeah.
You can't talk your way out of that one.
I told you. That's what we do.
No, this is not the way to drive. It's not good.
I suggest you stay out of Orlando, Florida.
Well, I will, actually. Kenny, thank you for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
Oh, wait, I have to go. I have to be in Orlando in a couple months.
yeah, you
All right,
do.
I'll figure it out. Look at this. It's Grammy weekend. You watching, JBo?
Man, I used to watch the Grammys like religiously, like all the time. But I don't watch them as much as I used to. And I think it has to do with Archie. Like a few years ago when him and I were dating, my husband Archie and I threw on the Grammys and I was like, man, don't you love watching these shows? And he's like, no, not really. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't love watching? This is amazing. They get to perform, they get awards. And he's like, yeah, well, I didn't really get a lot of, accolades growing up as a kid. So I think it's weird when people get accolades. And I looked at him and I was like, what? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But that's because I was a kid who always received accolades growing up as a kid. So maybe that's why I love the Grammys. So I've kind of fizzed out since then.
Yeah, well, that's interesting because I would have never thought. Yeah, it's got to be tough.
Never thought that I got accolades? Yeah,
No,
I did.
No, but actually, I never thought about that. If you're a kid because all kids grow up in all different kinds of households.
Yeah.
And, seeing these big superstars who seemingly have it all, and then it's like, and here's why else you're amazing.
Right.
And then they're fawning over their every word.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least at bare minimum annoying.
Yeah, he probably thinks it's really annoying, so he doesn't watch them.
But also as a music fan, it's cool to see these great. It's cool to see these great performances.
Yeah.
But there are things that I used to like, and my wife Jess isn't so passionate about, and it's kind of like that fizzled out.
Yeah, and it's not because. It's not the end of the world. Like, there's some things that I really enjoy that he does not enjoy, and it's like I still enjoy it, I still do it. But like, not watching the Grammys is not a deal breaker.
Well, you got into basketball. Were you always a basketball fan?
No, absolutely
not. All right,
not.
so there you go. So he owes you one.
Yeah, he does.
This is the weekend.
But he's all about going to like musicals and things like that. And I love musical productions, and so he'll take me to a couple shows. So
okay, good.
There we go.
Heather, what about you? Didn't something weird happen to you last year?
Well, yeah, last year I tuned in just to see like Billie Eilish because I like her, and I figured I would just skip through the rest of it. But I started it, and I loved every second of watching the Grammys. I loved every performance. I loved just everything about it. So this year I'm definitely going to tune in because I feel like I'm going to like it.
They know how to make us like things.
Correct, yeah.
Whoever they are on television, they perfectly curate these shows. John Batiste is all I needed to hear to be interested. He's nominated, and I will tell you, he is my favorite artist of today. I think he's going to be one of those legendary, I mean, he's already a legend to me.
He's super talented.
But I think in like 10, 15, 20 years, he's going to be one of the guys of today who is the iconic performer.
It's weird. You never talk about him.
Yeah, I love him. I just
Never,
think
like all the time.
he's so interesting. He's unique. You want me to go on and on about John? I will.
No,
I've heard your rap, yeah.
Okay, you've heard it already? Yeah. Good. What about you, Kenny? You watching this weekend?
Probably not. Although there is one song nominated for Song of the Year, Rosé and Bruno Mars, APT. I do think it's probably the catchiest song I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, Bruno's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno was the last big venue
fun.
show that I went to go see. Usually I stay away from them, but because it was Bruno, I was like, well, it's going to be good. He's great too.
I think it should win. Record of the year.
Well, there you go. Grammy weekend. If you watch, enjoy. This is The TJ Show.